When I believe that I'm forgiven, I've shared this story many, many times about growing up in a house where no matter how good I did something, it was never good enough. But in Christ, I'm told that I am good enough because of Christ. And so it's not that I don't do things wrong. It's not that I won't do things wrong. But when he looks at me, he calls me forgiven. And this is part of my identity. I am forgiven. I know that I'm loved. I know that I have a purpose. And I know that I'm forgiven. So what does my forgiveness mean? It means that I'm redeemed. It means that Christ's sacrifice brought me back from the forces of sin that held me in place, that once owned me and controlled me, and it brought me back. So when he looks at me, God isn't looking at a former sinner. So even though I shared what I said about backsliding, I've walked into churches, they go, 5 years ago you did this. And I laugh. I go, as far as the east is from the west, that's how far my sin is from God. So the fact that you bring it up, you're a great mouthpiece for Satan. Thanks. And I walk off, leave them just listening to the silence.